and two track to the right. Toward the inside. No, keep coming, keep coming. You're going to come in the middle. Okay, as you come across the middle, you're going to break to the trot and two track to the right toward the out gate. Break to the trot and two track while you're trotting to the right. Really good, and stop. Now you're going to lope off on the left lead, straight ahead with a really good lead departure. Good. And we're going to do this one more time around on both sides. So what we're doing, you guys, as we come across the middle, we're breaking our horse to the trot and clearing that rib so the horse can change leads and straightening out their body, and we're putting them a little bit of control so our horse doesn't want to go faster and jump through the lead change. Break to the trot, two track toward me. Two track, come on, more pressure with your reins, more pressure with, there you go, stop, perfect. And lope off to the right on a straight line. And we're reinforcing our lead departures by loping straight off. Good. I don't, because your customs is a big issue. So you have to order from my website, sandycollier.com. Okay, as you come across the middle, you're going to break to the trot, take a good hold of your horse's face, and two track toward the out gate to the right. There you go. That's what you want to be sure you get your horse over when you're doing this exercise. You want to be able to have them move away from your leg without blowing through the bridle. Let's lope around to the right one more time, to the right, and do that one more time just because he was so pushy. That's one of the ways you get your horse to not blow through the bridle when you're asking him to change leads. They have to accept that pressure and move away from it without going forward. So you're going to break to the trot and two track. Push him, push him, push him, push him. There you go. Beautiful. Nice job. Good. Okay. So this time, that was very good. You got a lot of him off that bit doing that. So this time you're going to pick up the left lead, you're going to come around, you're going to do the exact same thing, but you're not going to break to the trot. You're just going to two track a step or two at the lope and switch your feet. You're just going to lift, kiss, and come with your left foot. Okay? You're going to two track toward us again, but you're not going to trot. And then you're going to just for a step or stride or two, and then you're going to just switch your feet to your left foot. So take a hold of your horse's face, same amount, two track toward me, two track toward me. Now just switch your feet, left foot, you're going to change lanes. Good. Oh, I'm sorry, you keep going straight. Stop, that was perfect, you got changed good. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to two track toward me, then just switch your feet, change leads, and then you'll go to the left. But you'll go on a straight line after you change leads. That was a very good lead change. So same amount of pressure on your horse's face. Two track toward me. Hold him right there and switch your feet. There you go. Very nice. Now I don't think you have to use quite as much foot to change leads. I think that's part of why your horse is wanting to jump through the bridle. Just as much as you were when you were making him two track, okay? So this time you're going to take a hold of that face, two track to the right, just a little teeny bit, just a little teeny, stop. Because your horse is all thinking he was going to blow through the bridle and he came home, right? So just push him over there and say, yeah, you know what, I changed my mind. Okay, lope off to the right again. You can't ever let him get that way. So take a hold, two track right. If he gets pushy, stop him. There you go, switch your feet. Very nice. Stop him, stop him, stop him, stop him. Good. Just because he was, again, getting a little pushy, he changed good, but then he took a hold of you. Take a hold of him, back him up. Perfect. So, to me, a lot of two-tracking and changing direction like that, which is what causes him to want to do that, and then just stop him. Say, hey, you know what, no big deal. Or if he anticipates like he did, stop him or counter-canter. Counter-canter is really good. So let me show that too. So go ahead around again, and you're going to two-track toward me. And if he gets all kind of jumpy like that, don't ask him to change, but counter-canter the new way.
Is he really?
Counter-cantering is another way that we use to correct anticipation. And I really didn't go over it. I should have, but I thought we were going to run out of time. So it's another thing that I do. So push it this way. Now don't change, but counter, canter onto the right. Counter, canter onto the right. She's just faking her horse out. She's taking the actual lead change out of the equation and just counter, cantering. So all horses need to be able to counter, canter before you try to lead change, because that's one of our corrections. It's also keep counter, cantering. Keep counter, cantering. As long as he's anticipating it, keep counter, cantering. It's another really good way to teach a green horse how to change leads, because this is difficult for him. So he wants to be on the correct lead. So what I'm going to have you demo, hang on one sec, what I'm going to have you demo, because somebody here asked me about it, is if we were going to try to fake him out because he wants to be on that right lead, as you lope down into this corner, lope him straight into the corner, and when you get there, switch right there, switch right there. Good job. Okay, so who was it that asked me about that? About forcing him into the corner on the counter canter? Yeah. Did you see that? Okay, hang on. Hold on, Clayton needs to see that again. He asked me about it, but he didn't see it. So because a horse, it's difficult for them to counter canter and they want to be on the correct lead usually, if you kind of trick them by going right into the corner and then asking them, you can get a cheap shot of getting a lead change. So she's going straight in the corner on the wrong lead and then she just changes him right there. Okay? Now, go ahead and stop for one more sec. So there's no shame in tricking a horse into changing leads, because all we're doing is we're teaching him how to do a trick. So if he can't get it the normal way, you set him up so you can kind of force it on him, and then when they get it, they're like, oh, that's all I gotta do? That's easy. And then you can put it together with a more scientific exercise, okay? But in the beginning, if you gotta trick them, no big deal. Nicely done, thank you very much.